YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be making our Iro and Buba. So we already cut the Buba, the Iro, so we are going to cut the Buba. So the length of my Buba is 25. I'm going to use 25. While for the wideness, yeah, I already measured 14 and a half, 14 inches. But for you to get the measurement of your Buba, you have to measure the widest part of your customer or whosoever you are saying, either for yourself. The measurement of this client is for the hip. The bigger part of his body is his hip. There is 44. I make it of 44. So now we divide it into 4 plus your 1.5 inch for the sewing allowance and seam your allowance for the sewing. So we'll fold it into 2. After cutting it 14 inches, now you fold it into 2 like this to get the length of the Buba. So what you do now, notice the Buba is always straight. All you just have to do, what we are concerned about is about the neck measurements. So this is an average woman. I will use, for the wideness of the neck, I will use 3.5. This is 3.5. Normally both Iro and Buba, the back and front, are equal. They are always equal. So I measure 3.5 here. Depends on what you want, Sha. Some people they might want their own to be longer than this, to be wider than this. But this one I want it to be normal. So then for the depth, I make use of 4 inch for the round. Then I just curve it. You can use your curve ruler or anything, but I like to use my free hand because it makes it easier. So that's all. Then all you just have to do is just to cut it. You cut. It's 3.5. The shock is not that clear. 3.5. Then cut it. This is the neckline. I've already done with the cutting of the neckline, and I forgot to explain something for you. The reason why I fold my fabric this way is because I don't want to have joining at the upper side of the shoulder, because normally Buba does not have a joining. But if your fabric is not enough, it can have joining, but make sure you iron properly.
Okay, so now I'm arranging my fabric for the sleeve, trying to get the right measurement and everything.
So for the length of my sleeve, I'll be making use of 13 inches. I'm making use of the 13 inches. But in order to get your perfect sleeve and the shoulder for what you want, so you measure from the middle point of your shoulder, which is this backbone. Just make sure your client position very well, so get the middle point. Then you start from here. Then you ask wherever you want the sleeve to end. It could be here. Some might want it to be this place, or 3/4, even no sleeve. But for my clients, they want something 3/4 here, something here, which is 24.5. Just in case you forgot to measure your customer or anybody that you're making this clothes for, their measurement, the way I measure this cloth just now, the length just now. So the easiest method for you to get it and it will be perfect, you just have to divide the shoulder of that person into 2. Then the sleeve length, the sleeve length of the person, either long sleeve or short sleeve, 3/4 of it, then you add it together with the sleeve length. But this is Buba. In Buba, we does not have our sleeve length, does not start from shoulder. We just have to add like maybe 2 inch to it to make it fall, like to increase it. Then after you join it, then you get your Buba length. So all you have to do now, sleeve length for our normal sleeve, which I divide. After everything, I got 14.5. 14. I want to make it a 14, which is this one. Explain again, like sleeve measurement, like we say, I'm making use of 14 inch. So I'll just mark it 14-inch round. Please don't be angry. I have to make my shock to be more visible so that you can see it. Then after the 14 inch, all you have to do now is to measure your round sleeve, how wide you want your sleeve to be. Like mine, I'll make it like 10 inch is enough. 10 inch. You know, Buba sleeve is normally free. You just make it 10 inch because this is too wide. For this picture now, the girl here now, our sleeve, the armhole area is a little bit tight. While here is wide, the down is wider than the up. So I will make use of 10 inch from here to this place. Then for the down part, I will make 12.5 inches because I don't want it. I want the down to be a little bit free than the upper side. So let's get started. So this is it. You just connect it this way, the straight line. Don't mind me, you can make use of your straight ruler. Thank you. So this is it. There's nothing tricky here, just then you cut. And that is all about the cutting of this tutorial. So we are done. Now you just have to join it together with the sleeve. After joining it together, then you just sew with your 1/2 inch allowance that you just had. That is all about this video. Thank you so very much for this. Thank you channel and support. Give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Bye.